Coming up on today's episode of Chicago Bears Now, my name is Harrison Graham. 5 ways the Bears can dominate the Colts on Sunday. Yes, dominate despite being on the road and 1-point underdogs. We will get to that here. We want to hear from you guys first, though. Predict the score. Bears, Colts in Indianapolis. I like the Bears 23-16 in this one. So let me know what your score predictions are, who wins, and what the final score is going to be. All right, how could the Bears dominate this week? Number 1, commit to the running game. We've talked about it all week long. We'll continue to emphasize it. Maybe this is your first time watching this channel. If it is, subscribe. The Colts defense is putrid through 2 weeks, especially defending the run. They're giving up the second most yards total, the most rushing yards at 237. No other team's given up more than 200, and over 5 yards per carry. If the Bears cannot exploit that, I am officially concerned. Now, Chicago's rushing attack has struggled, so I'm sure in Indianapolis the conversation is, well, we're facing a running team that isn't good, so if we can't stop the run this week, when can we? So something obviously has to give here, but this feels like a great opportunity to get the run game going, but more importantly, stick with it. You can't just abandon the run if it's not working after 2 drives or 7 plays, whatever the case may be. Get under center, pound the rock with DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert, whoever. I don't really care who it is. This is a defense that you should be able to run on, and if Swift can't get it done, try someone else. You kept 5 running backs. I mean, Khalil Herbert's still on this team. Roschon, I don't even know why I have him listed as RB3. He doesn't play, but I'd like to see him get a look. I'd have Valus active this week over Travis Homer, to be honest. But whoever it is, if you can't run the ball even somewhat effectively, I'm not asking for 237, how about 137, then you got big problems. One thing I would do is less Travis Homer, more Khalil Herbert. Like, if you're going to give Khalil Herbert 2-3 carries a game, why is he on this roster? He doesn't play a big role on special teams. He's your second kick returner, and he doesn't pass protect or catch the ball that well. If you aren't going to hand him the football, what's he doing here? Like, at least Roschon plays on most of the special teams units. At least Travis Homer is a special teamer. Like, give Khalil Herbert the football and bench Travis Homer. I don't need to see Travis Homer in the running backfield anymore. Okay, number 2, make Anthony Richardson a passer. Anthony Richardson is extremely raw at playing quarterback at this point in his career. He only played in 4 games last year, got hurt, missed the season, had a rough preseason this year, and that has carried over. Look at these numbers. I mean, I get it. Caleb Williams is at 56%, so his accuracy has been a bit of a problem as well. But you're under 50% through 2 games. I mean, that is pretty rough, man. Now, he's had some big runs. He's had some big completions. He's hit some big ones, but he's been erratic at best. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it. If you keep him in the pocket and force him to deliver the football, the Bears will have opportunities at takeaways. He's already thrown 4 picks. He is just throwing balls all over the place. Like, he doesn't know where it's going half the time. This is got to be an emphasis, and I imagine it is one this week, is do not lose contain of him. He'll have a few runs, obviously, and make him a passer. If you make him play the quarterback position, you're going to be successful. And I'm predicting it. We almost saw Kyler Gordon pick off C.J. Stroud, identified that play, came off his route, almost had the pick 6. I think he gets on the board this week. I think he picks off Anthony Richardson, and it wouldn't shock me if they picked him off multiple times because he is just not there right now as a passer. All right, download the Game Time app today if you want to go to a sporting event, concert, comedy show, or anything else. We are sponsored by Game Time. The ticketing sponsor of this show is Game Time, and I don't know about you guys, but I love rolling up to a stadium, seeing, the grills going, the tailgating scene, the smells, the fall weather is hitting at the right time right now. Then you get into that stadium and you get your popcorn, your beverage, all that stuff, and you're like, man, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Their new feature, Game Time Picks, makes getting to see your favorite teams much easier. It'll help you filter throughout the thousands of tickets so you don't have to scroll forever and kind of show you the best ones available, best prices based on kind of the quality of the seat in the stadium, if you will. Whether you're getting tickets for a sporting event, concert, comedy show, or anything else, Game Time has you covered with views from the seats, super deals, which are the best bang for your buck, and those last-minute tickets for the lowest price guaranteed. You wake up on the day of a game, get a ticket, chances are you're going to get a really good deal. Download the app today, create an account, use code CHATSPORTS, all one word, to get $20 off your first purchase only. It's code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Terms apply. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It's game time. All right, let's get to the next way the Bears can dominate the Indianapolis Colts. Get the play-action game going. Now, some people out there, and I think sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not, they say, you don't have to run the ball for play action to be successful. Well, I think when you have a young team and a young quarterback, it helps. So I think number one ties with number three here. Get the run game going, commit to it, show the defense you're willing to do it over and over again, sneak up those linebackers, then hit them with play action off of it. Those linebackers cheat up, those second-layer throws should open up. And the Bears, through 2 games, despite Caleb dropping back almost 50 times in week 2, they've only attempted 12 play-action attempts. Now, there might be a few sacks in there or, scramble or something like that. They've probably called more than 12 play-action attempts, but these are courtesy of NFL.com. That number's got to be up. 22nd in the league. The Shanahan influence offense is play action heavy, and we just haven't seen nearly enough of it. And a lot of it's from under center, which is, again, get under center, run the football, run play action off of it. Obviously, we want to see Caleb continue to improve. He was under 50% his first start. Second start was over 60%, so that completion percentage is coming up. I thought he looked more comfortable overall. And I'm not saying ditch the shotgun plays. He obviously ran a lot of shotgun in college. Get him comfortable there, but more variety, more under center, more play action shots. You run the football initially, get that going. That should open everything else. I think he'll play well if this team can run the football. And Caleb said this week, one area he believes that the Bears are going to take a jump in soon is running the football with success. So you're going up against an opponent that allows you to do just that. So unless the Colts all of a sudden are the 1985 Bears, get the run game going and work some play action off of it. Speaking of Bears versus Colts, noon Central kickoff on Sunday. We'll be live an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff at 10:45 a.m. Central Time. If you see this thumbnail, you are in the right place, so subscribe and join us. Myself, producer Colin, will be live, rocking and rolling with you guys for over an hour pregame show, and of course, we'll stay live throughout the game with our watch party and then have postgame reaction. So rock and roll with us. We got you covered. All right, number 4. Watch out for Downs, Josh Downs, a player we talked about some in the draft process. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I forget if this is year 2, year 3, whatever it is. I think it's year 2. He is expected to play. He missed the first couple of games dealing with an injury. I forget what the injury is, but moot point. He was pretty good last year. And for a struggling quarterback, a little slot receiver that gets open pretty consistently, I would expect they try to feature him and get Anthony Richardson some easy completions. Had 68 catches a year ago. He's a nice player, so I think he's a player you got to keep an eye on. Kyler Gordon versus him is a matchup I'm going to monitor. We'll see if they split him out wide, maybe on Tyreek Stevenson some, and try to take advantage of Downs' speed. That could be a possibility as well. He's very QB-friendly, and the Colts need that right now with Richardson struggling to throw with accuracy. So I think he's a guy you got to key in on here because when the Bears watch the tape from the first 2 weeks, they're not going to see Josh Downs. Well, he's going to be plugged into this lineup starting this week. Okay, this is going to sound like loser mentality, but it's the reality. Punting is okay in this game. Even though Caleb clearly took steps forward last week, he forced the issue a couple of times. He said so at his presser on Monday. Yeah, I made 2 mistakes. That can't happen. The 2 interceptions. Now, doesn't mean he's never going to throw a pick again. Doesn't mean I don't want him to be aggressive. But I think with the Colts struggling to not turn the ball over, like, hey, if you punt and play field position at times, obviously you don't want to have that mentality for 60 minutes. But in general, punting in this matchup at this time of the season is not the end of the world. Not getting a first down, pin them deep, play defense, get the football back. Because chances are, over the course of a game, Anthony Richardson's going to give you one. And if you win the turnover battle in this one, win the field position battle, Torrey Taylor kicking indoors here, should be able to flip the field a lot. You're going to be in a good position and eventually hopefully wear this team out. I think field position and turnovers will decide this game because both teams are struggling in various areas. So it's okay if you punt. Like, you don't want to punt it 12 times, but a punt is better than a negative play. So sounds like loser mentality, but you pin him back a couple of times. Anthony Richardson playing out inside his own 10, who knows what the hell he's going to do. So I really like that situation. All right, will Caleb Williams score his first touchdown this week? Will he get on the board? He's had 2 dropped, Keenan in week 1, Rome week 2. I think he gets 2 this week, so I'm going to double him up here. Type Y for yes, in for no. Does Caleb score for the first time this year? All right, that's going to do it. 5 ways the Bears can dominate against the Colts on Sunday. I truly think this is a great opportunity to catch a reeling team right now, even though it's on the road. Not going to be easy, but I think they could blow this game open if a few things click. My name is Harrison Graham. Be sure to subscribe and join us on Sunday.